Hello everyone, today I'm going to be clearing the Scorn with the Demon Wall trial. Now this is a fight where there's going to be a few mechanics that you need to prepare for. So I'll be explaining that as I go through my units. So the first thing I'll be bringing is going to be Chin. He's going to be my buffer, and also going to be giving some chaining abilities to everyone to help support chain my finishers. So what you want to do in this fight is your units beside your tanks needs to have at least 10,000 HP and 500 defense, because the boss has some physical attacks that can be covered. So you need to rack up a lot of defense stats, defense buffs and mitigation. You're also going to be needing some earth resist. The boss imperils by 80%, so you can you can see how much you're going to be needing. Your units also need petrify resist, because the boss will be using the petrify down. So yeah, Krilla is going to be my breaker and also my provoker. I give it 100% innate draw and 100% dodge. So your provoker, you're going to be needing also the same amount of HP in defense. So she has way over 10k HP and somewhat over 500 defense. And also death resist, so I put safety bit on her. And also the earth resist. Agent Olive is going to be my DPS. Now Stone Killer is one of the killers that has very few of. So because of that, the game actually wants me to put Demon Axe on her instead of like Sparky. And so if I had like Eileen's STMR or Esther's, I will be needing this axe. She also has the Petrify resist, some earth resist, and also the HP and defense requirement. Polka is going to be my healer and also be providing the Petrify resist. Now the mechanic I was talking about is this. So on your healer or whoever has an extra turn to cast, you need someone with gravity, which the Diablos Asper has, as well as dual cast if they are a white mage. You're going to be needing to cast gravity on the boss on specific turns. I think you need to start doing it on turn 2 and then 4 turns afterwards. So turn 2, then turn 6, 10, 14, and turn 18. So this is to stop the boss from dealing any extra attacks, I think, because as the fight goes on, the boss actually gets closer and closer. So I think that shows like what phase it's at. So my tank is going to be CG Charlotte. I've given her a lot of HP in Spirit and also the Earth Resist and Petrify Resist. She's going to be tanking like normal. You don't need a special tank for this, but her 50% mitigation is useful, and also 30% magic mitigation. This is my friend Agent Olive, built with Black Sparky this time because he has Esther and Eileen's STMR to not want to make use of that Demon Axe. Also with a lot of HP and defense, some stone resist, and petrify resist. So on his first turn, Chin is going to use his Moonlight Echo to cast his mitigation, Helpless Longing, and also defense and spirit buff, which is Ambitious Comforts. Krilla is going to cast her Calamity Brew and also Dark Anathema. Polka then is going to cast her Flowing Waters and Sobering Waters. Charlotte's going to cast her Knight of Knights to cover. Asian Olives are gonna use their Blazing Cannonballs with high weapon and mid duration. So I think one way, if you can't remember when to cast gravity, it just says that Demon Wall start moving forward and something like that. That's where you know that you need to cast the gravity attack. So now Folka is going to dual cast her gravity and Kyuraja to heal everyone back up. Krilla now is going to cast her Hindering Chant to dispel the buffs the boss just for himself. and debilitating pot. Chin is going to use his Elemental Storm to imperil the boss as well as boost up everyone's perp resist with yeah, Rousing Melody. Charlotte's gonna use her Knight's Command to give herself some magic mitigation. Now the Agent Olive can just triple cast their Scattering Shot. And be careful how much damage you deal, because uh, the boss actually has thresholds, which is every 30%. No, it's at 70%, 50%, 30%, and then 10%. That's where the boss will cast this spell on your team. So you're going to need to reapply by all of the buffs, but make sure it's not the turn before you need to cast the gravity attack, because that's your healer's, if that's your healer's job. Because now you can't really apply the petrify resist and use gravity at the same time. So I'll stall a turn if I need to. Okay, so now Chin is gonna cast his LB. It boosts everyone up by 20% for 5 turns, and it can be dispelled, so that's really useful. Krilla is going to cast her Impending Doom. I think that's the only thing she can use, maybe Magic Pot. Now Charlotte is just gonna... she's just gonna auto attack. Polka's gonna reapply back her barrier and also heal everyone back up. Serpent Guard. Now the Agent Olive just gonna chain. So I'm quite safe because the next time I need to cast Gravity is on turn 6, so I can just cross through their thresholds easily. Now Krilla's gonna cast her Witchcraft for Dark Covenant to cast her breaks again for the next turn with Attack Pot. Jin's gonna cast his Elemental Storm with Helpless Longing. Agent Olive's going to apply back the triple cast, will be duration along with Scattering Shot. So now the boss is gonna prepare to dispel everyone. I'm gonna use Folka to give everyone back the barrier. No, I'm going to heal everyone back up and then give MP back using Teardrop to Krilla. Charlotte, I think she needs to use a cover right now. She's just going to be dispelling anyways. I'm just going to make her defend. So now it's just gonna be a cool effect where the boss is just gonna slowly come towards the team. So if I didn't use the gravity attack on turn 2, that was gonna happen way sooner. So on turn 5, turn 5 now, I need to apply back the Petrify Resist on everyone. So Sovereign Waters with Serpent Guard. No, with this other cooldown, Cerulean Shell. Chain needs to reply back the element resist and mitigation, so I need to cast Elemental Storm with Helpless Longing. Charlotte's gonna use her LB. Trilla's gonna cast Debilitating Pot with let's see, what can she use? Spellbreaker, I guess. And now Agent Olive's going to triple cast Chain like usual. No wait, they need to reply back their imbue since they got dispelled. So Blazing Cannonballs with Scattering Shot. So the next threshold is at 50%. So now Volka's gonna cast her Gravity as well as Kyuraja to heal everyone back up. Asian Olive's going to triple cast, use Bioweapon and then Scattering Shot. Trilla's gonna see what can she do. She's gonna cast Attack and Magic Pot. Chin's gonna be ready with his next moves. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast his Rousing Melody to give Krilla back some MP and Helpless Longing. Charlotte is just gonna defend and these are gonna chain. Right, so now I need to reply back everything, the buffs and all. Charlotte's going to use her LB, but I think Chin's cooldown actually gives general mitigation. Yeah, this one boosts everyone up by 200%, also gives some mitigation. So I'm going to use Moonlight Sonata with Elemental Storm. Krilla's gonna prepare to use her Debilitating Pot again, using Dark Anedema. Volka's gonna reply back the Petrify Resist and also heal. Charlotte's gonna use her cover. And Agent Olive's going to triple cast like usual. But I'm gonna reply back the imbue and then triple cast. So the next threshold is at 30%, but I think by that time I can use Olive's Magnet's ability. So now Krilla needs to reapply back her debuilding pot, and also I think, wait, one more turn. I can use her in Impel right now. I'm just gonna make her use debuilding pot with yeah, I think I'm just gonna dispel him first using nullifying chant and then cast the building pot. Chin is gonna use his elemental storm to reply back the imperil with helpless longing. No, rousing melody. Agent Olive's going to triple cast chain. Volka's gonna give everyone some barriers and heal everyone back up. Charlotte's gonna use her Knight's Command for the mitigation, magic mitigation. So I'm gonna try to finish it off using Olive's Blackout. So they're gonna start using start using your Blackout. Chin and Folka are gonna use the AR frames that Chin gave. And if this doesn't work, then I'm forced to soft reset this and do it again. So I think no one has any imperils and everyone's still imbued. See, add fire, is it add fireman? Yeah. So I'm just gonna try it out. So I'm gonna tap Agent Olive first and then tap these two. So yeah, Agent Olive is still really good. I can't really say how much more that if you have Agent Olive and you have SDMR, or at least like either Jake's or Vince SDMR, try to use her because she's super good. So yeah, so that's the fight. It's a pretty simple fight to like if you prep your team properly, it's a pretty easy fight. And like I said, you need if your team's geared with enough HP defense, enough elemental resist, and then you know which turns you what. So it's pretty simple fight. I really like the mechanic where the boss actually just moves closer to the team as fight goes on. Because I'm not really familiar with Demon Wall's presence in Final Fantasy, because I played Final Fantasy 13 and I don't think 13 had Demon Wall. So yeah. So I'd like to thank everyone who set up their Agent Olives for me. I think I got like 10 people who really helped me out. So yeah, so whoever watches this video and actually helped me set up Agent Olive, thank you so much. Especially the one that actually made me clear this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that fight and somewhat get how the fight goes with whatever DPS you have if you don't have Agent Olive. And that's it, and that's the fight.